What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. First one of the day, I'm with the dogs. It's actually seven of us in here, to be honest, but we holding it down for real. Like, sit down, sit. They know what's up for real. I'm when I'm doing this dog animal services, like, y'all see the smiles and everything, but it's so much more than just that. Like, I love boosting positivity and uplifting and everything. And at the same time, I always keep it real for real. And, you know, this honestly is preparation for me in terms of fatherhood, to be real with y'all. Because, just like me going vegan, that took and it takes a lot of discipline, to stay on track, to stay focused when pretty much everybody else is not vegan, you know. So I have to stay focused, laser sharp focus, literally, and then the same thing with discipline your pets, prevent them from barking and howling all day, every day, or scratching up the walls. They scratched up my door. Thankfully, they replaced it. They, they tore up all my blinds, but thankfully, they replaced it. You know what I'm saying? And they're howling stuff and just little things here and there. Like I'm working with them out of love. You know what I'm saying? Out of love for real. You know, and just like how our parents disciplined us, and we're still here standing and we have new wisdom and whatnot. It's the same thing with me and these animals for real. It's no joke at all. Honestly, I appreciate these opportunities because it really helps remind me of who I am. It shows, that assertive side of me, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Because things are supposed to be in order. Things are supposed to be at least, you know, in some type of harmony. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't have control over anybody. Only thing I have control over is my internal condition. You know what I'm saying? We only have control over our internal condition, literally, for real, no matter what. That's why it's liberating in a way because it's like we're free beings, Nobody has power over us, you know, for real. I'm eternally free. My soul, my spirit is immortal and it lives on and it's always free. And, like that's that. I have free expression, and just a cool head, a level head. And I'm still not the type to turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. And I'm not here to, you know, just start nothing off. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. It's just I do it out of love, for real, for real. Because the way I have all these dogs in here, how they're all nice and quiet and everything, and calm and everything, that's how it's honestly supposed to be, for real. Because I'm extremely sensitive, and these dogs have all types of different impediments, just like us. All types of different traumas, pains, experiences. This one dog over here, the black dog, threw up a thong last night, and I'm living alone at the moment, for real. This dog threw up a thong, for real. Real talk. Last night, only thing that came out was just a black thong, like it was all shriveled up, just kind of like a long thing, and it had a label on it, the size, how to wash it and everything, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So God knows what they get into, for real. Hey, stop ground. See, simple stuff like that too. When they be ground, these deep, heavy, aggressive type of growls out of nowhere, that stuff too. I'm, I'm the hero here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the hero for real. I'm the hero of this matrix, straight up. And that's what this whole process of going vegan has helped me. Has Lord willing, letting the whole world know, or letting the people that I'm helping out know. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, because sometimes I would like almost judge myself for certain things, and I'm grateful for this coming together like this because it's helped me to let go of judgment because I know my heart is in the right place. I know I'm aware that I'm doing these things out of love just to have some peace. Really, honestly, literally, anytime that I've had any type of like raise in my energy, my voice, whatever, literally, it's always just been just to have peace. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's like rappers and celebrities out here selling Popeye's chicken sandwiches, and I know that is a disservice to us. Of course, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Of course, I'm gonna be like, I don't stand for that. You know what I'm saying? I stand for the vegan plant-based movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here hating all day, but of course, that's gonna bring something out of me for a small instance. And the same thing, if I got dogs, when I just go downstairs just to walk another dog, and they're howling and screaming and just bouncing off the walls and just acting up, of course I'm gonna respond out of love though, because I have them as our own children. You know what I'm saying? Just like in schools, just like family friends, just like, people who hire, personal trainers and coaches and instructors and all this stuff for their children, for their family and whatever, you know, you trusting them. You know what I'm saying? You trusting them as if they're their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, literally. All the football coaches and basketball coaches and all these coaches I've ever had in my whole life, they've served as like family members, uncles, you know, that's basically what they're all like. Uncles, to be honest with y'all. Uncles, whatever, family members. And like, they sometimes may not have been so nice, but I, I'm able to understand where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Them being elders and stuff, them seeing the bigger picture, them, all that stuff. Literally, I'm the hero here, for real. Because I be just chilling, breathing. And guess what? A dog might want to get aggressive or start growling and act up. Of course, I'm going to stop that stuff. Of course, that's my responsibility in life. I am a natural, you know what I'm saying? Like they say nature is authority, like God is authority, this and that. Beyond us. I'm just talking about however we got here, our universal power. I say that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has power over us, but it's just like if you acting out like this, of course we gotta be disciplined. We just gotta keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's injured, there's no blood, there's none of that stuff at all, People assume the worst, I feel, sometimes in this fearful world. But in actuality, it's not even that bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was letting my partner know. Like, I was saying, wow, I remember when I was younger, and we would talk about spankings, whoopings, this and that, discipline towards us. Maybe whenever we were out of character and our parents disciplined us, we wanted to cry and complain and just over exaggerate like a victim. You know what I'm saying? But then let her know a few days ago, I was realizing, like, wow, honestly, those spankings and that little tiny discipline here and there really wasn't even that bad, to be honest. Like, I'm still alive. My face is clean and everything. No scratches, no scars, nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a glowing, smooth face and skin. And, it just shows that sometimes, to be honest, also what adds to it is the foods, too. The foods add a fearful state of mind to anything consuming it. That means animals, dogs, people, whatever. If you're eating death and fear and torture, you're gonna have that type of expression, you know, and that's probably what we have been dealing with for so long throughout this matrix, throughout this life, before being a vegan and after being a vegan, and like when you become a vegan, you see it even more because you feel like you start like parting ways in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like those who are really deeply invested in being vegan, obviously is gonna have a different energetic expression as opposed to someone who's not vegan. They're gonna be a lot. The person who's not vegan, to be 100% honest, will be a lot more fearful, jittery, on their toes, you know, defensive, victim mindset, all that stuff. And I'm just keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, I know people that are not vegans and, I still connect with them. My parents, they, they honestly, they themselves, you know what I'm saying? I've seen them eat meat continuously. You know what I'm saying? Even though my mom goes back and forth between being a vegetarian sometimes, sometimes not even really eating that much. Sometimes just drinking a shake. Just they do whatever. But of course, I still have love for them. I'm just saying, it's deeper than what. Sometimes it's deeper than words. Is all I'm saying. But I know it's especially with animals and people who are deeply like, you know, resonating on a lower frequency. That will have like a lot of fearful type of emotions and expression. And in a way, it may get to your head a little bit, but don't let it. Stand your ground, stand on your own truth, be yourself, and just realize that, especially if you're a vegan, you're a plant-based person, really into it, after a certain amount of time or whatever, you really realize your higher power. You're not better than nobody, none of that. You just handling the situation with what you got, because, of course, a lot of us, we do want to strike low, you know, but it takes a real amazing person to finally just rise above, rise above, for real. Nah, it ain't always perfect. It ain't always pure positivity 24/7, sunshines and rainbows. No, it's not that. And it's not dark nights and, just turmoil all the time either. It's just life is what it is, literally, and I just enjoy, you know, at least some just harmony amongst people. That's why I say there's no control over none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when you're in your own dominion, your own residence, you know, that's your own business. That's your own responsibility to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? As far as kids, children, as far as pets, all that stuff straight up, straight facts, How are you gonna try to live with someone or some beings that are abusing you, that are like just destroying your place, that are just draining your energy drive, that just aren't uplifting you, you know what I'm saying? So that's where you gotta like stand up, you know what I'm saying? That's why the whole vegan thing is an initiation in the beginning, to be honest. You will go through a lot of tough nights, you know what I'm saying? Because you're becoming so extremely sensitive finally once again, You're walking away from the desensitized character you've been for so long. And now you're finally waking up to seeing how some of these energies in the world can be, And you just have to adapt to it, stand your ground, and, just realize that this too shall pass, you know, just breathe and you gotta process it your own way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I don't know everything, I'm just saying from my own experiences. So that's what I learned. I learned fighting with fire continuously is not fun. And it's, not something I enjoy or do, and that's why I do practice peace and harmony, this and that, but it's not always like that. It's not. It really isn't, Maybe in my own world, maybe when I'm all alone. But guess what? I have all my windows closed and I can hear an extremely loud plane. You know what I'm saying? Do I control that? No, I don't, at all. It's like nobody can control me. You know what I mean? It's equal, But at least if you can keep peace within yourself, it can help you respond to situations, you know, better. And that's why I'm learning and, growing and cultivating now too, for real. Cause I just have people's best interests at hand, truly. You know what I mean? So that's that. I love good energy, good vibes, respect, peace, harmony, love, freedom, all that stuff. Me being a priority in people's life, and vice versa, all that stuff. Like, it means a lot, for real. So, I do stuff straight from the heart, straight from my heart. And so, I got this This little one over here, and that one's playing with the toy. You know, that one's chilling. Those are chilling. These are chilling. But yeah. Sometimes, to be honest with you, yeah, I will have. Sometimes they will provide a kennel, and they will be in the kennel too. To be real with you, because you know we gotta reach an agreement. You know what I'm saying? For real, we gotta reach an agreement here to respect all of us. You know, so but yeah, I just do it because this is first thing of the day, and personally, I love to start off my days, you know, in peace. You know what I'm saying? In peace, for real. For real, for real. Some upliftment, honestly. It's supposed to be uplifting. That's why I'm grateful to have some of these inspiring people, mentors out there doing what they do on social media, on YouTube or whatever, because they help uplift me. I know I gotta do it intrinsically first, but it helps, because it's like I've been through that stuff where you're arguing, going through toxic arguments and fights right when you come out of bed, when there's no type of, there's nothing good to say towards each other. And it's like a rush and like a battle and a race and everywhere. Y'all don't even have any time to just sit and eat and say, hey, happy new day. We woke up, here's a kiss, here's a hug. I love you, I've been through that, and it's not fun. It's not healthy too, okay? But I have learned what is healthy is when you can do your best to start your day in peace. Obviously, we're not in control. Nobody else's expressions. You know what I'm saying? From all these dogs' behaviors to the day that I have children. You know what I'm saying? I won't be in control with how the children are. But I can, you know, provide principles and values, that mean something, that give life some structure, you know what I'm saying? Some stability, some sanity, some civilized behavior, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just out of love and respect, for real. For real, for real. So, anyways, boy Sky broadcasting live. I'm just holding it down for real. I'm extremely sensitive. So like, you know, I notice it and I'm here to do my best to keep the peace. I'm not a security guard, I'm just like a watcher, a supervisor, call it that, a watcher, supervisor, for real, because I have neighbors, we all have neighbors, you know, I'm not trying to be arguing and screaming all night around the neighbors, or have dogs tearing up the place, or have dogs hollering and screaming, jump, bounce, just being destructive. Same thing with me, same thing with any other person, I feel like the right people, the true people can really relate on this expression that I'm speaking about, for real. It's all out of love. It's all to hold it down, for real. Because there's a lot of information about some of these people and animals that people need to know about. Vaccines, some of this toxic food really plays a big part in people and animals' behavior. Straight up, straight up, straight up. You know, don't let these dogs, don't let these people run over you at all. For real. I'm keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? All these dogs, all these people have plenty of different personalities and whatnot. You gotta go with what resonates right within you, And if it's something that's not grounded, like people get, like we can get, like I can get, like dogs and animals can get, you need to calm it down, just do what we can do to just stand our ground and just move forward, for real. Because I'm about that, for real. I'm about that. I'm about that. I'm about that. I'm not up here to just roll through, conflict continuously. There's so much more we can do productively, you know, with just a peaceful dominion, a home, a sanctuary. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be people and stuff bouncing off the walls, you know, scratching stuff up, tearing stuff up, being reckless, growling, fighting, arguing. It's not supposed to be like that at all. At all. It's supposed to be so simple. It's supposed to be a respectable kingdom, you know, as all as we all truly can be royalty. I don't know everybody's bloodline status and stuff like that. All I can say is I am very reciprocal, to be honest. That's why sometimes I'm so passionate about stuff because I'm actually reciprocal. Not everybody on this planet is reciprocal, and when they're not, it can sometimes scratch you a little bit or get in your head a little bit, but don't let it get in your head. Don't let it get in your head at all. You know, I learned just to be me, do what feels right within me. That's that. I'm here to just, be cool, for real. Be cool and just stand my ground and hold it down. You know, Nobody wants to wake up to drama every day. Nobody wants to wake up to chaos and mayhem every day. Nobody wants to wake up to messes every day. And I'm actually grateful that I did go vegan because it does show me how great I'm becoming, honestly. Because I'm grateful for that. Because I can already see it now, maybe with some other instances, some other peers and other energies might be going through or have gone through with their children's situation. Sippy cups, Play-Doh, poop, diapers, all this stuff is laying around almost like the house is burning down type stuff. But I feel like this whole initiation process for me personally, into veganism was like a head start, so I'm prepared and I have a good start and just, you know, a reward, honestly, for being brave by doing this, and listening to my own heart, my own intuition. So, anyways, this is a deep dive, you know. Yeah, just holding it down, doing the best I can with what I have, you know, keeping the peace, you know. I'm eternal authenticity, baby. So, anyways, it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live